Ready for this one, guys? The Target Bolide 05 darts review begins right now. Alrighty, guys, it is darts review time. I've got a great video planned for you today. But hey, while I have your attention right here in the beginning of the video, let me hit you with what I think is some pretty solid advice. Now, I'm sure a lot of you are aware, I think it was just last week, Target had their winter launch. They came out with a few brand new products, including the black coated version of the Target Bolides. They're called the Void. Now, here's what I would recommend. You put an A in front of that Void, avoid. Now, here's the reason I would recommend you avoid them. Black coated darts, at least in my opinion, I think they look amazing, straight out of the box, brand new. However, 3, 4, 5 months down the road, those things are going to look absolutely toasted. They're going to look beat up, and you might regret purchasing them. So I would strongly recommend you stick with the natural tungsten version of the Target Bolides, which, hey, I just happen to have right here. So yeah, in today's video, I'll be reviewing the natural tungsten Target Bolide 05s. And man, I tell you what, I wish I would have reviewed these things sooner. If any of you out there like a Phil Taylor shaped barrel, kind of a bomb shaped barrel, man, these things are perfect. Honestly, it's pretty much identical to the Phil Taylor shaped barrel for about half the price, or probably for about a third of the price. Speaking of price, I happen to purchase them at Double Top Darts. Of course, I'm going to get them there, right? I'll have a link down below in the pinned comment, take you over there. Now, I'm going to put a screenshot up. They are right around, I think, 37 pounds, which equates to about 46, 47 US dollars. However, don't forget about the discount code FB2023. That's going to save you 5%. Pretty much cover the shipping cost, which they use tracked shipping here to the United States. So incredibly quick shipping all around. Such an amazing shop. If you guys know of a cheaper place to get your darts, let me know, because in my opinion, that is the cheapest place to buy Target darts. So again, link down below in the pinned comment. It's going to take you over to Double Top Darts. So now that we got that out of the way, let's hop into it, guys. Again, I wish I would have reviewed these sooner. I didn't realize just how nice they are. I was just throwing at the bullseye with them. Love these darts. So let's get into it. It's going to be a great video. Here we go. Alrighty, guys, let me show you everything that's included with your Target Bolide 05s. Same very vibrant yellow cardboard hang case that you've seen with other Bolide darts. We got some pictures on the back. So there's the cardboard hang case. Inside, we had this foam insert with the Target warranty card with a claimed 22.1 grams. We'll double check that here in just a second. And we've got your now blacked out Target Swiss point tool. I'll show you how that works here in just a couple of minutes. And as a side note, I did purchase an extra set of the Bolide flights. These are the number 6 flight. Yeah, purchase these separately just in case I damage the flights that it comes with. Now, let's check these bad boys out. Yeah, the barrel, you know what? It kind of reminds me of a Phil Taylor barrel, right? Kind of short, kind of fat. We've got some sandblasting in between these multi-rings. We've got twin ring grip in the middle, multi-rings up front on this tapered nose cone. There are the Swiss points, which again, I'll show you how those work in just a minute, and I will be replacing them for the throwing part of the video. So that's going to be here in a couple minutes. On the back end, we've got the yellow, very vibrant yellow Target Pro Grip stems. These are a short 33 millimeters, not including the threads. And on the back end there's the very bright Target Bolide flights. Oh, and one thing I want to mention too, out of the box, Target always goes the extra mile here to make sure all their logos line up. That's the same way on all their darts. So yeah, all the logos line up, which I think is pretty cool. It's just a little, it just shows a little extra attention to detail, doesn't it? So, I mean, obviously if you switch the stems around, they're not going to line up. But again, out of the box, all the logos line up, which I think is really cool. But let's go into the next clip and I'll hit you with all the stats and dimensions. Alrighty, guys, we got another set of the beautiful Target Bolide darts, my favorite model of darts from Target. But we're going to start here with the points like we always do. They come with a set of 26 millimeter smooth silver Target Swiss points, and that means 26 millimeters is sticking out of the front of the barrel. Now, as far as the barrels go, they are 90% tungsten. The barrel length coming in rather short at 44 millimeters long. In the barrel width right on this section in the middle, the twin ring grip in the middle, 7.45 millimeters wide. Now, I unscrewed the stem, checked out the drill depth. Kind of shallow here at only 9.7 millimeters deep. Now, as far as the match weight goes, really nice to see. Excellent job here. Advertises 22 grams. The lightest barrel, 22.06. The next barrel, 22.08. And finally, 22.09. So only 3/100ths of a gram off from lightest to heaviest. Well done, Target. Well, let's get a little bit closer look, and I'll tell you all about the different grip sections. Okay, guys, let me tell you about the grip level here on this barrel, and I believe this is one of those barrels that not as grippy as you might think it is. Now, earlier in the video, I told you about the sandblasting in between the multi-rings up front, sandblasting in between the twin ring grips, and sandblasting here in the back. Now, that's just for aesthetic reasons. Obviously, you're not gripping in between the multi-rings, so yeah, just purely for looks. And you know what? I do think it looks pretty cool. Now, as far as the grip level, though, I honestly don't think you're going to be gripping up front on this tapered barrel. I mean, it is a short barrel, so I believe this barrel is meant to be gripped right there in the middle on these 4 twin ring grips. And yeah, it's just not that grippy. I'd say grip level 2.6 on a scale of 1 to 5. And actually, if you're a rear gripper, this is probably the most grippy part of the barrel, but ever so slightly more grippy than the middle part. I'd say 2.8 on the back end, but it is nice that the grip goes all the way to the stem. So you could do a rear grip, definitely a middle grip where I think this is designed to be gripped at, and up front, yeah, I don't think you're going to be gripping way up there. You could be, but it'd be kind of bizarre, right? So yeah, that's the grip level. Now, before we go into the throwing part of the video, let me show you how the Swiss point tool works, how easy it is to switch out the Swiss points, and I'll show you the exact setup that I'll be using for the throwing part of the video. Alrighty, guys, let me show you just how easy it is to switch out points using Target's Swiss point tool. Now, let me start off by saying Target has a massive variety of Swiss points ranging from 26 millimeters all the way up to 35 millimeters in all sorts of different styles, different levels of aggressiveness. Now, say you're playing at home, you got a brand new dartboard, and you just want to use a smooth Swiss point. That's fine, but let's say you're going to league and they have some old dartboards. You want to use a more aggressive point, maybe a longer point. It's just as simple as that. Install that, screw that in, use your Swiss point tool to tighten it up. And there you go. You just saw me switch out a point in a matter of seconds. And hey, that looks pretty good with the 35 millimeter gold Diamond Pro point. However, I prefer, I'll show you here in just a second, I prefer the Target Swiss Storm points. And what that does, you see how that has a lip right there where the point meets the barrel? That lip is going to damage your flights. You're going to get some crazy deflections. So I prefer, that's the Target Swiss Storm points. You see it's got a flange there. And I'll show you here in just a second how it eliminates the lip on the front of your darts. Let me tighten this up. And there you go. I just switched out another point within seconds. And now look at that transition from point to barrel. That is perfect, isn't it? Now you're no longer, again, you're no longer going to damage your flights. You're not going to get some crazy deflection. So that's exactly what I'm going to use for the throwing part of the video. So yeah, let's get these things on the board and see how they fly. Okay, guys, here we go. We're going to make this quick. I'm running late tonight. It's past 10 o'clock at night. I ran to Walmart earlier. I had to get shipping supplies so I could ship out the L-Style Phantom Flights tomorrow. That was from the giveaway video a couple days ago. So I got to do that tomorrow. We got to get this video done tonight. So here's what we're going to do. 3 throws with the stock stems and flights that you just saw. We've got the 30 millimeter Target Swiss Storm points. So 3 throws there. And then, haven't tried this setup yet, but I have the Target K-Flex Clear. We'll do 3 throws with those. I'll fast forward the video as I'm switching out the flights. And I haven't tried that setup yet. The setup is okay. Kind of curious to see how the K-Flex do. Good start. So yeah, during warm-ups, I've got to say, this is one of the easiest sets of darts to throw. There's no thinking. I'm gripping right in the middle. Such an easy dart to throw. Oh, was that? I thought that second one went in there for a second. 83 out of the gate. Yeah, the setup's okay here. Stem's a little bit short for my liking. Short stems on a short barrel. Not ideal for me, but whew, first dart is deadly. Oh, one, what is that? It went in at a weird angle too. 121. I'm liking the longer points on these too. Feels nice. 30 millimeters. So even though the barrel's kind of wide, you can group them really tight. Get up there a little bit. 60. Now we are going to try the K-Flex. So I'm kind of curious, whatever that average is over there. I'm not really tracking averages tonight, but I wonder if these 3 throws are going to be better. So let me switch these out. I'll be right back. Okay, so here will be my, boy, that looks a lot better too. Wow, that's a nice setup. What do you guys think of the Target K-Flex? I mean, I'm liking them so far. They're holding up just fine. I'm not using them all the time, but let's see how this goes with a little bit longer stem. These are the middle length, intermediate, I guess. Can't complain. I did notice that they get to the board a little bit quicker. Boy, that was like a bullet. The dart traveled nice and straight, not much arc. Oh, okay. Oh, 140. Nice tight group there too. Oh, I dropped my dart. Oops. Phew, that went way over in the corner. Okay, so yeah, switched out the flights, immediate 140. Wow, that was nice. The question is, can I back it up? Yeah, this grip feels nice, not too aggressive. Uh-oh, a little bit low. Oh, I'm gonna be greedy. I should go for a cover shot. 140, 30. That's just typical of me recently. Not too much consistency. All right, let me finish it off with one good throw here. Thank God that went in. All right, well, I would have to say that the K-Flex, as short of, as few throws as I had, well, the K-Flex, they seem to get to the board more direct, more straight, even though I did throw that 30. But nice 125 there. Flat, big kind of a flat angle of entry too, going into the board. Yeah, I'm really liking this setup. Wish I had more time warming up with this, but hey, let's roll into the next clip. We've got a beautiful 180 with the other setup. We'll give these things a recommendation, and then don't forget, shot of the day, new feature here on this channel from a subscriber from Denmark. So yeah, shot of the day, very last clip. Here we go, enjoy it. Boom, get in there. Nice tight group there. Oop, what happened there? Flight stuck to it. Well, hey, there it is, guys. Hope you enjoyed the close-up look and review of the Target Bolide Model 05s. Again, reminder, I'll have a link down below in the pinned comment. It's going to take you over to double top darts. And once again, don't forget about that discount code. It's going to save you 5%. Every little bit helps. Now, hey, before I forget, thumbs up if you did enjoy the video. I thought it was a great set of darts, certainly worthy of a thumbs up. Now comes the time of the video, though, where I give these a recommendation on how well I think they're going to work for a recreational dart player. And I got to admit, not a lot of us out there use bomb-shaped barrels. However, let's see if I can get this flight on there. Probably can't. Yeah, a lot of us aren't using the bomb-shaped barrels, but honest to God, guys, this is about as good as it gets. It's about as nice of a bomb-shaped barrel that I have ever thrown. You factor in the fact that they're somewhat affordable, 37 pounds, 46, 47 US dollars. That's before the discount code. They come in 22, 24 grams. Man, it's just a great dart to throw. I would highly recommend you spend an additional, whatever they cost, I don't know, $10 for the Target Swiss Storm points. And with those, with the addition of those points, man, you've got a near perfect set of bomb-shaped barrels. Now check this out. Let me know what you think about this score. And again, not a lot of people use this type of dart. However, if you do, 9.1 out of 10, which is a huge score for this type of barrel. And again, I know it's not going to work for everybody, but if you do want to experiment with a bomb-shaped barrel, yeah, this is definitely the one to do. Now, hey, now comes the time of the video. We're going to roll into shot of the day. So we have a subscriber from Denmark. This shot is almost too good to be true. I don't know if there's any trick editing here, but it's a pretty amazing shot. And keep in mind, this was done with what looks to be a practice board with a tiny treble segments, the tiny bullseyes. So yeah, enjoy shot of the day, subscriber from Denmark. And I think that's it for the video. We'll see you on the next one. Later. Okay guys, just a quick reminder here at the end of my videos, if you want to purchase the set of darts you just see me review or any of the other sets that I have for sale, check down below in the description box. However, I have to keep the sales strictly here in the United States just because of shipping purposes. But yeah, eBay is getting out of hand with their seller fees. So yeah, link down below in the pinned comment. I'm gonna have my business emails down there as well. So if you want to get a hold of me for any other reason, everything is in the description box down below. We'll catch you in the next video. Later.